Palooza, and I think somebody's gonna get that painting put over their head if RAJAN has his way. I do like the commitment of bringing his own like painted plunder. It's awesome. I also do like the commitment to Demand Lucha. RAJAN has been here pretty much since he showed up. He's been here every show. We love him. He loves us, and he loves kicking people's asses. And I think he's got five guys. I don't know. Things change fast. He's got a bunch of guys, and he'll have a lot of opportunities to kick some ass tonight. And unfortunately, might even get his own kicked. We'll see.
He weighs in tonight at 175 pounds and hails from the Destruction Day in Yukon territories. He is the Lucha from the Yukon,
El Reverso returning to Demand Lucha. I thought it was Christmas. He wore this outfit at Christmas time. It's his like Christmas themed outfit, but right here, he's looking good in the green. You gotta get, whoa! Big pop for Reverso. You gotta get with the green. Even though the Green Phantom's not here for sure, I'm definitely down with Reverso. One of the people that RAJAN might be having the opportunity to kick their butt.
Competitor number 3, representing El Doctor Zacna. Hailing from Nueva Germania, Paraguay. Weighing in tonight at 250 pounds, here is MEDICO Trace.
MEDICO Trace here. Zacna looking very pleased with himself as usual. Listen to the boos for Trace. The high flyer of the Medicos, if there was one, really. Like these like pink gloves. They're kind of weird. Whenever a Medico like accidentally touches me, it's got that like hot, sticky feeling, even in the winter here. It gets hot in the Parkdale Hall. Those gloves are weird. The Medicos are weird. This whole promotion's kind of weird, to be honest with you. At least it matches the ring ropes. That's good. The fans are not into Trace, and neither am I. Last time we saw him was in the ring with La Bandita. La Bandita, small injury, I think, that Trace gave her, like a sprain, I think, of the ankle or whatnot. We haven't seen her for a while, but she will be back before you know it. Open weight champion here, and thanks to Trace, we haven't seen her in a while. Check that out on @DemandLucha. Also go to @DemandLucha Talks. You can see our new deep dives into Lucha Legends. I'm doing a show on TSN every week. We're reviewing AAA on Fox, on TSN out of Montreal. And as part of that, we got the new Demand Lucha Talks channel doing deep dives on the legends and lore and history of Lucha Libre. Check it out. Juxtaposed against our @Demand Lucha wrestling channel, where you can see Trace get booed a whole hell of a lot. If you like what you're seeing now, there's a whole bunch of it.
And your final competitor, weighing in tonight at 190 pounds and hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, here is the Z-Man, Matty Z!
Here we go, Matty Z, the karate and taekwondo enthusiast, but he can't help but channel his inner wrestler by having somebody sew a fur collar onto his gi. I love it. He's our very own Speedball Mike Bailey, but with a little more flair. It like matches his curly hair. He's got a whole curly, like Viking warrior barbarian thing. Chris, Matty Z's like a barbarian, like ninja.
Matty Z has definitely showcased some great martial arts skill and ability here, and Demand Lucha in his short tenure really had a show-stealing performance in Oshawa, Ontario, and really has broken out since then. Earned his spot, Hutch Henries, arguably on the main roster here at Demand Lucha.
That was there was a huge show out in Oshawa recently, which Matty was on. It was a one-off show, and they might be giving it to us, might be on our Demand Lucha channel, so check that out. But, you know, Matty obviously got, whoa, somebody to sew that fur collar on his gi. That's pretty cool, but also pretty cool, Reverso. Well, him and Husher were having some words there in the ring when the Medico was entering, and obviously Reverso's decided to take RAJAN Husher up on whatever bad names he was calling him, bad vibes he was giving him.
Well, this could be RAJAN Husher's kind of matchup. right now you can see Los Medicos. This is an unusual situation from El Dr. Zaknov. Los Medicos are not functioning as a team unit here tonight, Hutch Henry.
That's true. We got a bunch of different singles matches and weird appearances. Zaknov putting his guys through the ringer, testing them, and a hell of a test here, Matty Z, but Trace just catching him cold. Underneath, backslide, the young man getting better every time we see him, but that's a big man to be sliding around, Chris.
Hard to power him through, but Matty Z trying to use that martial arts ability. Great combination there with the bat kick. And you can see El Dr. Zaknov does not like what he sees here tonight.
No, not at all. Matty, big chop there. Loves throwing around those kicks, and you're right, that reverse kick caught Trace, but obviously got over the discombobulation pretty quick. Bam! And back in control, but unfortunately he does not have eyes in the back of his head. Zock's trying to get his attention, saying turn around. He's like, what?
Reverso in prime position with the missile drop kick, but Medico 3 still standing, Hutch Henry.
Wow, channeling his inner edge. Reverse heel kick there, I love it. Big run on Trace into the corner. Reverso has a plan, and he's gonna execute. Oh no, bam! Getting his head chopped off. That's execution for you right there. Guillotine style with the snake eyes and a big elbow. Here comes Matty Z for some more punishment. God dang, Chris.
Wow, he really turned the youngster inside out, almost dumped him on his brain here at the Parkdale Hall. Matty Z could be in a lot of trouble here.
RAJAN Husher has he got completely taken out by Reverso at the beginning. He's splayed out in those chairs over there. Maybe it's a smart move. Take 5, you know, like you don't want to lose the match, but catch your win, come in refreshed.
At the start, I was going to suggest that maybe it was RAJAN Husher's kind of match, since he's seemingly stepped up to the plate after defeating Seraphis in the King of the Luchadors match. It's been door matches and door matches here. So this could be his kind of matchup. All 4 men in the ring. It's kind of chaotic. It's kind of like the paintings, the artwork that he works on.
Wow. That's speaking of artwork, a beautiful picture-perfect deep slam there, center of the ring by Trace. And we haven't seen Seraphis since that loss. He's a sensitive beast. He can be extremely vicious and mean, but he's actually got a sensitive streak. I think he took the loss personally. We haven't seen him for a while. Trying to get him back here, but if he does come back here, he'll be dealing with action like this. Trace is definitely dominating this match, Chris.
Definitely big-time body slam. Really rocked the youngster here, Matty Z, who's almost taken out of this matchup after that big-time clothesline. Turned him inside out. This is a great game plan here.
Hey!
From these two guys, the 2 smaller guys ganging up against Medico Trace.
Double super kick. Get on him. Which one of you guys are going to pin him? You can't work together. There's only one winner here, boys.
Well, that's what I said. Can you trust it? Anything goes. Everybody wants to secure victory here at Demand Lucha.
Oh, Husher. Oh, and Reverso paying the price, too. You might be right. Maybe this is Husher's kind of match. Like, he's an artiste. He thinks outside of the box, 2 or 3 steps ahead. That was 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, I know he's certainly impressed management here at Demand Lucha, but has impressed a lot of the fans since coming on the scene. This is one unforgettable performer. Look at that.
Absolutely. Soul butt from Matty Z. Reverse kick, missing the Mawashi Giri. And RAJAN Husher making him pay. And look, grabbing the leg there. Might have got a stinger. The hip and the leg that might have, you know what, might have just pulled out his leg or his hip when he missed that roundhouse kick, that Mawashi Giri. You know, you miss a kick can really hurt you. You know, it's like when you miss a step when you're walking down a set of stairs. It can rock your body.
I'm impressed with the incredible pace that Demand Lucha continues to escalate it year after year here.
You're darn right.
A new talent initiative. You can see all these great new talents on display right here in this opening matchup.
You're darn right. And speaking of getting your body rocked, RAJAN Husher rocking Matty Z here multiple times and tying him up. Look, he's enjoying his work. It's his artwork. He's like, look, tied you up.
I mean, well, he does have a painting for sale at the merchandise stand. Do you want to buy one? Put that up at your apartment.
Maybe. Matty tried to chop there. He didn't have the leverage tied up in the ropes, and RAJAN made him pay. The fans love that vicious action. We got a winner here with the in-ring artiste, RAJAN Husher. People love him, and I'm starting to love him too. But look, he saw between his legs, he saw Trace, I think. No, maybe not. Uh-oh. Wow, tripping him into the corner. Getting caught though. Trace Is he gonna slip out twice? Oh, big sit out. We've seen that from him before. We got a beautiful thumbnail right now from Oshawa on YouTube of him delivering that move. Go check it out at That Man Lucha on YouTube. You can see Trace intimidating Kensington a lot. You can see Kensington beating up our intern, Clodd from last show. That was great. With AJ Styles forearm, awesome stuff. Check it out. And check out this, Trace. I said on his way in, he's the high flyer, gonna show us
put
here.
together a compilation of all the moonsaults from Medical training.
Oh, maybe all the moonsaults that he misses. He's like barely 50-50. I don't even think he's batting 500, pal. Wow! A slow and steady, precise Michinoku driver, but it's not enough, Chris. Matty showing the strength and precision.
Crowd here electric at Parkdale Hall. We could have just saw a big time upset victory for the Z-Man. And El Reverso.
What? 21 plex from El Reverso. Channeling his inner bandito. Unbelievable. Look at this. Tired of it nuts. And another big German. Oh, you know what's coming up here? It's the moonsault frog splash. D'Lo Brown style. Wow. Look at that. Wow, what a shame. That was on point. Matty would have been down for the 3 if it wasn't for Husher and Trace getting a face full of Reverso.
Where was your announcement earlier today about the plancha zone? You missed that one.
I'm sorry, my friend. I will do it after this.
RAJAN Husher in control now. Really going to work on the Z-Man.
Oh,
Reverse a jackknife.
Oh, man, almost. Matty Z desperate for a win here at the Man Lucha, poor kid. And RAJAN, double arm DDT. Yes!
Here is your winner, the artist, RAJAN Husher.
And another big win here for the in-ring artiste, RAJAN Husher. Awesome stuff.
I don't know if you'd call it an upset here at the Man Lucha, but there's certainly one man that's upset with the outcome, and that's El Dr. Zaknov.
Yeah, he does not look very pleased, you're correct.
Well, you really got to give it up to these guys. That was an incredible way to open things off here. I'm sure it won't be the last we see of all these great competitors inside the squared circle here at Demand Lucha. My favorite part is that they have one job, and that's to grab the microphone, and they never actually do that job, Hutch Henries.
I heard Clodd got a job here, and I was surprised, but it turns out he's not actually a wrestler, at least not full-time on the roster. He's Freddie Mercurio's new intern. He's taken a liking to Clodd, who has a very interesting accent. It's like Highlander. It's like Connor McLeod. He's from lots of different
I'm so
places.
confused. Is he French? Is he
I have no idea.
Italian? I don't even know where this guy's from.
Weird.
He's from Luxembourg.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Dutch Mantel. If you know, you know.
I'm Freddie. We're going to get a bit of housekeeping first, okay? We do have some bad news. Judas Icarus from Syrian Saints will not be joining us this evening.
Oh, really?
It's not a bad thing. They need to get it sorted, but don't worry.
wouldn't be an independent wrestling show if somebody didn't no-show.
Dude, Creed no-show today. He hasn't got back to doing the days.
Having some difficulties.
No, like Ty hits the gym. Like he doesn't need that. He shouldn't be ashamed. Oh, I see. He's already getting defiant, even though he's his first week on the job.
First week? I thought this was his 3rd month here.
It's his first week as an intern, though. Before he was trying to get on the roster. I respect his resourcefulness, though, because he found his way in. See? He's got a personal coach?
Well, Freddie's got an intern.
No way! Give me a break, man. You know what? You don't get booked enough to make a living, so I'm surprised you're personal coaching for people. I'm not surprised at all. Look at that freaking Zubas. Look, he's got like back knee. Like Roy back knee. There's no way, like Ty Clodd, he's not gonna teach anything other than like
He's going to take Ty Clodd's money.
He's going to be like popping Diana balls. And by Christmas time, he's going to be like a freaking nutbag.
In training, actually, it's not important to lift heavy weights. What matters is 2 things. One is dieting. And the second is injecting vitamin B1, 2.
Okay, see, he has been hanging out with Fitz. I called it. Although he's not popping, he's poking, I guess. Yeah, Freddie's like, quiet. We don't talk about that publicly. Only on commentary. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Opponent weighing in tonight at 300 pounds and hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he is Derwin Jackson!
The big man himself, the Blueprint Derwin Jackson, can get himself another piece of Ty Clodd. Tequila Expo this year, was last year, November last year, Clodd got clodded by Derwin Jackson, and now he's here to do it officially on the main roster.
Well, it's interesting that Ty Clodd brought his personal trainer out here. This is pretty much a workout for Derwin Jackson. I'm sure he likes nothing more than just throwing these two guys around, and we're going to see it here live at the Parkdale Hall. How great is that going to be to see Derwin Jackson?
Do you like that test?
Yeah, this is good. I've already seen Derwin kick his ass again, but you know what? It's like Chinese food. You want more.
No, you can't have more. Get out. I'm having a go.
All right, fine.
Well, apparently, Board of Directors member Hutch HENRIES being told to step aside here. Commissioner Freddie, welcome to the broadcast booth.
Hello, darling. How are we doing?
We're talking about the first match, the new talent initiative that we see that is being implemented here at Demand Lucha throughout 2026. Freddie, I know you're a big proponent of that, and we're seeing that on display here tonight. That's why you've handpicked Derwin Jackson, I'm sure, to compete against your personal intern.
Well, is asking a very serious question. Are we ready for a show? I think we are. Are you ready for a show?
I think every time Derwin Jackson steps between those ropes, we're in for a show. And unfortunately, for the roster here at Demand Lucha, he's starting to call Parkdale Hall his home. Which one of these guys is going to start things off, Freddie?
Well, I'm hoping my intern steps it up. It's his test.
Who is paying for your intern's personal trainer?
Well, what seems to have happened is he seems to have tried to expense it on the company card. The company card.
We're going to have to look into that.
Yeah. It's the last time he does my food order, though.
They have new food specials here tonight.
Look at this. Chance of man-child directed at Ty.
Well, you have to be proud of your intern. He's going to start this match off. This is what you wanted.
It's a good start. Let's see if he can get through even just one lockup. Well, that didn't go well. It's not a great start. But a great start for Derwin.
What is it going to take for you to consider taking the intern from no longer being an intern into full-time status here at Demand Lucha?
We're going to have to see, because it's not something that just happens immediately, especially with a promotion as historied as Demand Lucha is. You have to really earn it. And this is not earning it. That is definitely landing on his butt. Or as we say back home, on your bottom.
So was the personal trainer, did he sign up for this match? I don't understand.
Well, I don't think he's getting much choice in the matter, but also, clearly somebody's paid for his time, so we're going to get that money's worth.
So the commissioner needs his money's worth. That's what's happening here.
Damn right I need my money's worth. Value for money is very important to me.
I do not even want to know the rate of your intern's personal trainer.
Yeah. That expense is definitely coming out of his wages.
We're going to find out if these guys are going to go home with the winner's share of the purse tonight. They certainly have the advantage here tonight, Freddie. It's 2 against 1. Some people would say that maybe you've stacked this match to a disadvantage to Derwin Jackson.
No, not at all. Derwin, if you look, there's very clearly 4 people in that body.
Crowd here at Parkdale Hall certainly taken to Derwin Jackson. Upper management here at Demand Lucha have also certainly taken to Derwin Jackson. And with power on display, we can see the unlimited potential that could be untapped here at Demand Lucha for Derwin Jackson. What, Freddie, in your estimation, what does the path lie ahead for Derwin Jackson here at Demand Lucha?
Quite frankly, there is so many options available to this young man. All he has to do is keep on this path. This path of destruction, this path of joy he's bringing to the audience.
Freddie, does this bring you joy? Your interns are about to get slammed into smithereens here.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny. Oh boy. This young man is about to die. We could
What
see
does this mean for workers' comp? For an intern if he got injured at the workplace here at Demand Lucha? that could be a liability for you, Freddie.
No, it's fine. He signed a release. I always have a waiver ready. You have to have these waivers in place. If you don't, you are going to get sued. And we're talking buttloads of money coming away from you if you do that.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who are watching on, see Derwin Jackson. They see buttloads of money in this man. The talent, the size, the power that he has. But this is a great matchup. You can see that the personal trainer is clearly put together. Obviously spends time in the gym, working not only on himself though, Freddie, but also with his clients.
Yeah. And what's interesting is I understand his name's Ty as well. So you've got Ty and Ty, just a couple of ties.
Would you consider being one of his clients?
Have you not seen me? I clearly like cake and pie too much now. I'm retired. It's lovely to eat.
Big time power slam from Derwin Jackson. Almost slid right through the ring.
Oh no, some cheating.
And now Ty Clodd trying to tie him up here.
I'm gonna have a word with that young man. Argy-bargy going on here.
Well, they tried to go by the rules early on, but it's broken down 2-on-1 situation here on the blueprint. Your two men, Ty and Ty, apparently.
Oh, no. The referee's not paying attention.
And what is wrong with Ty Clodd's nose anyway?
You know what? We might have to check into that. Once again, there could be a liability issue if that's something that's coming from here. Wait, cheating going on? I'm going to have to come down and have a word if this keeps up.
Freddie, I'm surprised you authorized this t-shirt here from your intern. Are you make him wear that, or what goes on?
No, he chooses his own attire. I just sometimes have a word about a top half and say, take that off. This whole man-child thing. I think he clearly needs to check his t-shirts before he puts them on. Oh my.
Fans here chanting for the blueprint, walking around with the personal trainer, making it look easy. Both your men.
Oh my goodness, look at the strength. The strength of Derwin here.
Fans in Parkdale Hall going nuts. Look at this.
Squatting. Big time Samoan drop.
What an ovation. 2 for the price of 1. Derwin Jackson. Pure powerhouse.
He's only warmed up. What's left? Oh my goodness! Full Nelson slam into a...
Freddie, I don't know if you're supposed to be enjoying this.
I might not be supposed to, but I am.
Tonight at 220 pounds and hailing from New Wave, wide, accompanied to the ring by the gold, the glove, is MEDICO
Uno, wow, big deal. MEDICO Uno. What a bunch of crap. Doc Sock has way too much power around here. There we go. He's back again. Uno, probably like one of the most vicious. Definitely the most precise. Obviously, Dos is the huge monolithic refrigerator MEDICO. But this guy's got to run you ragged. He's the guy with the vein on the forearm. That's how I tell him. Ever since they started wearing black, I can kind of tell who they are. Back in the day when they were wearing white, it was the vein. And the vein is a signal. It's a signal of his vascularity, his intensity, his strength, his power. And look, he doesn't like anybody. He's always yelling at fans. Like, Dos just doesn't say anything. And Trace just kind of like walks around and like kind of flips people off and is weird. But man, Uno is just always freaking in people's faces, pointing, yelling, getting all up in their faces. Look at this. Jesus. We only got so much time here as well. This guy's like, no, please. I already took my shots. I took the COVID shot. I'm good. I got my vax. I'm good, please. More of this nonsense. The guys from Kipling Tire there in the front row. Check it out. You need tires, go to Kipling Tire. They're not really a sponsor, but they sure buy tickets a lot, so that's something. What else is something is how long this entrance always takes. Give me a break. That's right, yeah. The stairs are wobbly. I hope he falls. Then you say, ring guy, fix this. Like, screw you, Zuck. That's right. I train my people right. Oh, well. Uno's back over in that corner again. Zuck takes his eyes off for a second to yell at the ring guy, and look what's happening here in the audience. And he's like, you lady, don't think I don't know. He knows. We all know. Look at this, just soaking it up. You know, we only got so many like memory cards in these cameras, pal. Thank God we're not going live anymore on IWTV. Check us out on IWTV again soon, but people would just tune out.
Weighing in tonight at 200 pounds and hailing from London, England, he is the spectacular trickster, Mr. Charles CROWLEY! Charles CROWLEY debuting at the Man Lucha, all the way from London, England, baby.
200 pounds exactly, huh, Chris? That's pretty cool.
Definitely a breakout competitor from England from the pandemic time onward. Not his first time here to Canada, but his first time at Demand Lucha.
You're darn right, been working for Smash Wrestling, worked all over Canada, done some work in England, of course, Progress Wrestling, ICW, all over the place. Tell us all about it, Chris.
Yeah, he's definitely put some time in, been across Europe, and his mainstay in the UK, we already mentioned that, but also made some inroads in Turkey, Italy, and certainly here now in Canada over the past few years. Unique style both in singles and in tag team action, and has had championships across the UK. I'd like to see that success transferred here onto Canadian soil.
Well, he's done so well at some of the other promotions here in Ontario and Canada, we just had to bring him in. Started in 2018, only 8 years into his career, and you're going to see this guy, he's got his whole shtick down pat. I don't think Zoc likes him. He's too much of a peacock. Zoc likes it nice and plain white, plain black. He's the only guy who gets any flair with the whole brain. Everybody else, he doesn't like anybody that kind of has more flair than him.
Well, that's really unfortunate because
if this was Office Space, he'd be doing well. He wouldn't need to put on more flair.
obviously Mr. CROWLEY is well versed in the dark arts, in the circus arts.
Are the circus arts the dark arts? Is it the same thing?
No, they're not.
It's like the carny arts.
They could be interchangeable, but they are not mutual.
Okay, yeah. Like there's some dark arts people at the circus, but then there's also clowns.
And that's exactly where this guy's from. You want to find out more about him? I thought you were part of the board of directors. You're a broadcast journalist. You should have talked to this guy.
You know, not to change the subject, but like imagine you were both a wizard and a clown. Like imagine you had a full clown outfit, but you were like Harry Potter. That'd be some scary stuff. And I'm not talking like a dark clown, not like Pagano and stuff like that. I mean like a full-on, just like clown.
You saw what happened last time the clowns came to demand lucha.
That's true. But you could still like Expelliarmus like dudes. Is he like? Oh, it's the monkey. Something about this monkey here. It's probably reminding him of Space Monkey. That long-standing feud with Space Monkey has like really gotten under the skin here of Uno.
They retired Space Monkey.
They did.
They wanted to incinerate Space Monkey.
Like, what are you doing here? We got rid of you.
And send his remains back into space. They were trying to incinerate Freddie.
This is also, it was Medico Uno who like beat up the Pikachu doll as well. I think he's got an issue with stuffed animals maybe. If it's not Space Monkey, it's the stuffed animal thing.
The monkey's kind of creepy anyway. It's one of those wind-up ones. It just kind of claps and chimes on its own.
Somebody in the audience making monkey sounds and got a pop. They got a bigger pop than anything else in this match so far. So
how do you know it wasn't the spirit of Space Monkey? The Parkdale Hall is haunted.
It is?
Yeah.
It's been here a long time.
Exactly. Do you see the ceilings?
To like the what's above this cool ceiling? There's a weird room up there. You might be right. Like Home Alone 2 kind of stuff, you know? Like, look, I'm just obsessed with this monkey. And Doc's trying to be like, hey, fight the guy. Is they saying pet the monkey? Fight the monkey. I don't know what they're saying. Oh, yes. Oh, look, nothing in the hat, Chris. There's nothing in the hat.
Is this guy friends with Freddie, or what's going on here?
Probably. Everybody in England knows each other. It's smaller than you think.
Everybody in England knows Freddie.
Yeah. You can fit all of England in Ontario. What's in it? It's just a fist. Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to fall for it. I pull that shit on my cat. He does not like it.
Well, was that magical or what?
He thinks I'm magical. Cats are stupid. So are kids. It's adults I have issues with. They just smell my bullshit right away. Look, he's back onto the freaking monkey.
What kind of magic do they practice in Paraguay?
Dude, now he's like Alistair Blacking it. He's like pipe bomb. Give him a mic. He's gonna pipe bomb about the monkey. Well, now at least we know Uno's weak spot. Just bring out a stuffed toy or a monkey even. Cradle position. This is just gonna confuse him more. He's like, what's going on? What's going on? I told you kids and dogs and cats, they're stupid, right? He's on that level. Whoa, I was like, Crowley put himself in his own paradise lock and then baited in Uno Banderas into the corner. Big shoulder block into the gut, all the way over. Is that the magic he was talking about? That was pretty magical. Oh, and again, deja vu. Deja vu's like magic.
You know, like the circus performers, magic performers, they travel a lot. They're kind of like vagabonds, right?
Monkey. Again with the monkey.
They need somewhere to stay. Are you going to put Crowley up at your house?
Oh, titty twister. Not if he's doing things like that. You need consent in my house. Step right up, step right up. Is that his catchphrase? Step right up. Is that the step right up shirts? Those are his. There we go. Zox, he's like, not you, Zox. You step down.
No, he asked him to step up. That's exactly what he did.
So Zox like a dog, too. Everybody just taking instruction well.
Happy to oblige. Look out.
He's a smarter dog than we think. Wasted just enough time. Oh.
Wow. That did not
work
pay off for Crowley at all.
Wow, whatever he was trying was a little too artistic.
It was too magical.
I was gonna say a little too much magic there.
Sometimes they twinkle, sometimes they sparkle, Hutch Henries.
Yeah, and sometimes they fail, sometimes they bail, sometimes they crash and burn, and that's what's happening here to Charles CROWLEY. Choked out with impunity on our pink ropes. And more, here we go. Zoc just grinding his face into the canvas too. Look, I got sparkles, I got magic on me.
Let me guess, that was like a welcoming here to Demand Lucha from the doctor.
That's true, you haven't worked Demand Lucha enough if you haven't had Doc take a poke at you.
Not the way that CROWLEY wanted his debut to go here.
Kensington telling Zoc, you stay back, buddy. I know he started off well, but obviously getting his butt kicked right now.
I'm surprised Kensington comes back to Demand Lucha after the assault that he's received at the hands of El Doctor. I thought you were looking into this kind of stuff.
Dude, I talked to him about it, but the whole like AJ Styles flying forearm last time, like it's re-inspired him. He's like right into it. He feels like a winner. He is a winner. Make sure if you see him, you tell him he's a winner.
This is a great game plan from El Doctor and Medico Uno. How do we know that's the real Medico Uno? You said it was because of the vein in his forearm.
Like, okay, fine. I'm not 100% sure it's the same guy since day one, but I'm pretty sure.
If it is, he has been the driving force. Some people think he is the leader, the number one, the Primera Medico. The first in the line of production, Hutch Henries.
So you're saying it's not just a name, it's a lifestyle, being Uno. I hear he's evil as well, but that shit's trademarked by someone already. Oh!
CROWLEY has appeared on Mystery Wrestling.
I was gonna say, it's a mystery who, but you know. All right, here we go.
CROWLEY's putting it together though now, Hutch Henries, look at him.
A former tag team champion here, Evil Uno. CROWLEY looking to maybe get some gold here one day as well if he gets invited back. It's not going to happen with a loss. Oh, but you know what? I kind of like his attitude. Man, poke to the eye with the middle finger. This is my kind of guy. Look at that. Some Yave chain style. Woohoo! Charles CROWLEY, I guess he's from England. It's like World of Sports. That was like some Johnny Saint stuff.
Definitely, that's where that British style meshes so well with that Lucha Libre style. We're seeing that here on display at Demand Lucha in Toronto, which is one of the meccas of professional wrestling, Hutch Henries. It's exactly why great talent like CROWLEY comes here to try to make his mark. Unfortunately for him, he's being greeted at the hands of El Doctor, face first into the ring post here at Parkdale Hall.
Wow, you're right. CROWLEY is not in good sorts here. Uno has been in control for a majority of this match.
CROWLEY's definitely suffering, I'm sure, from fatigue from that travel schedule that he keeps. Definitely a globe-trotting wrestler.
A big windmill shot from CROWLEY.
Well, that's Lucha rules. They got to the count of 20. Big super clit right here in the front row. That's why you pay extra here at Demand Lucha. Front row, they have tiered seating. That's how you guys have it, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Like some people are like, "Am I gonna get sweat on me?" I'm like from a wrestler. They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I can't guarantee."
It costs extra.
I'm like, "You're sitting beside Chops. I'm sure you're gonna get some sweat on you. Just might not be from who you want." Definitely Uno, big drop kick here, classic from the number one man, from the first off the production line, Mark 1, the Mark 1 Medico.
CROWLEY not having a spectacular time here in his Demand Lucha debut. I'm sure there's still some more tricks up his sleeve though, Hutch Henries.
Well, yeah, like he's got a lot of really interesting moves, and I'm not seeing any of them here. Zoc and Medico Uno have put a complete kibosh on everything I'm sure that CROWLEY had planned. Although the little bit I've spoken to him, he doesn't seem like the guy that maybe plans too much.
We already saw a 2-on-1 situation with Freddie, with his intern and his personal trainer, and now this is practically a 2-on-1 again here. El Doctor.
Well, he hasn't gotten involved too much. I mean, just a little action there.
He hasn't gotten involved. He drove him face first in the ring some.
All right, you're right. He did do that too. Here we go. speaking of two, second time's the charm there. Isagiri. CROWLEY sucking wind, finally getting some of that energy back. Okay, I was gonna say running right into a fist, but block, second time. And here we go, fists of fire, discus, but right into a forearm.
Unfortunately, CROWLEY got caught, paid the price.
Wow, more magical flurries, it's not working out for him.
Still holds on, springboard.
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Plants some face first. CROWLEY is fired up, Hutch Henries.
Was that like a springboard tornado X Factor? Is that what you had going on there? Again, Banderas, this time though, in control, sure-footed to the apron, and headbutt to the back of the head, Andre the Giant style. You gotta love it.
I enjoy the unique offense style here of CROWLEY. He's shown a lot here. Whoa!
Wow!
Look at the clearance he got on that jumping cutter. Incredible. You want to talk about magic.
Oh, I was about to call it. Wow.
Just like that, 1, 2, 3 almost, and it disappeared, Hutch Henries.
I can barely hear you. The fans are booing so loud. A lot of people holding up the 3. Oh, Kensington, don't abuse him. It's hard enough to get him to come back to work.
Moments ago, you were talking about Kensington being one of the stars here, doing all that stuff for the last show. Now the fans are ready to lynch the guy.
I know, I was saying that, but I say it to him just to like boost his ego a little bit, give him some confidence. The guy, he's having a rough time of it. Speaking of rough time of it, CROWLEY trying something else again. It's not working, but whoa! Wow!
Outsmarted him, caught him big time with the high knee. Pop, pop!
Wow!
Into that power bomb, paid dearly.
Not enough. Wow, hell of a match here. Uno putting on maybe one of his best performances ever in singles action. We always see Dose and Trey. We haven't seen Uno in singles action in a while, and man, he is doing great. And now just grinding his forehead into CROWLEY. Again, obsessed with the monkey.
I like the incredible pace that these guys have continued to build in this matchup. It led to the entire hall here at Parkdale Hall chanting, "This is awesome." CROWLEY has certainly won over the fans here at Demand Lucha. Look at this, look at this.
Now, is he in love with the monkey? Maybe that's why he's doing so well. He's trying to impress the monkey. He's putting his best foot forward in this match. Whoa, that's what he was trying earlier. Tilt-a-whirl, like forearm. I don't know what it was, but I was gonna say it's enough to keep him down, but goddamn Zoc! Come on, Kensington, poke him in the eye. Do something to get that confidence back. I need you to work. See, don't abuse him, Zoc. That's what I'm talking about. CROWLEY, Zoc, turning around to find himself in some serious trouble here. Mr. Sacco? Oh no, it's just another fist. I gotta get CROWLEY to show me that. Every time I try and pull a fist out of my pants,
everybody fell for it, every time. They just kept falling.
Oh no, the monkey to the face! Monkey to the face!
With his own monkey.
No way! Losing on your debut! All right, well, he may not suck, Chris, but he certainly blows. Jesus. Oh, give me a break. Or at least you don't have to announce these guys. I know that it puts a frog in your throat every time you have to say bronze icons.
Well, if you didn't think that DeLuca and Bryce Hansen were obnoxious enough, apparently the missing piece was Clay Wilson here at Demand Lucha.
Look, he's got the matching tights and stuff. He's really whipped them into shape. Clay Wilson obviously putting some money into the team of the bronze icons.
And it's got bronze trim on the letters.
I'm thinking,
obviously, Clay Wilson has spared no expense. Obviously, he's a sharp-dressed man. I don't know if Demand Lucha was really prepared for Clay Wilson's arrival here. We talk about a lot of new talent incoming. These guys aligned each other last year. The unmasking of the Wild Stallion Kid, it sent shockwaves through the roster here at Demand Lucha, and then aligning himself with the breakout division winner, Johnny DeLuca. If that wasn't shocking enough, now you have Clay Wilson here. I don't know if you know about Clay Wilson.
I hear that he sucks. But look at this, bronze icons. You know, Bryce Hansen needs to hit the tanning bed a little more if they're going to use the name bronze icons. I mean, DeLuca's got it naturally, but geez, man.
And their opponents, hailing from Vancouver, British Columbia, and Toronto, Ontario, Canada, respectively, at a total combined weight of 420 pounds. They are the team of the Saint, Travis Williams, and the Flatliner, Matt Burns. They are the Flatliner,
Oh, baby! Here we go. Travis Williams, his tag team partner in Sinner and Saints, couldn't make it. But man, the Flatliner, Matt Burns, longtime Ontario veteran, looking great since his divorce. That happens, eh? You get divorced and you start hitting the gym. Looks amazing these days, and certainly wants to take a piece out of the bronze icons and show exactly where that gym time has been going. Well, the veteran is back on the scene, and he's here at Demand Lucha.
Travis Williams, certainly in the past few years, a tag team specialist, also known for his work in TNA alongside his partner Judas Icarus. We heard from the commissioner earlier, from Freddie Mercurio. Judas Icarus not here tonight. He'd suffered injury. That's what happens when you're one of the top tag teams in the world. So when you're in Toronto and you're in a pinch, who do you ask? One of the premier tag team specialists in Ontario professional wrestling, Flatliner Matt Burns. You know the success that he's had in tag team wrestling. He's starting to come back to professional wrestling. You can tell he's in great shape. Both these two guys should complement each other well here tonight, despite not being a regular tag team.
Well, yeah, they're both bald, so they're already synergistic. But yeah, the Flatliners, Asylum and Matt Burns, longtime champions everywhere, huge individuals, and Matt Burns going to be throwing that weight around here today. I cannot wait to see him beat the crap out of Bryce Hansen and Johnny DeLuca. That's going to be awesome.
Well, Sinner and Saint definitely had a grueling schedule leading into Mania Week, which we're just coming out of. And we're coming in hot here at Demand Lucha with this event, and the year is going to continue to roll on. And we have more jam-packed shows, as I'm sure we will see the actual return of the Saint and the Sinner and the Saint here from TNA representing inside Demand Lucha. It's not the first time we've seen TNA talent here at Demand Lucha, Hutch Henries.
Oh, you're darn right, Jody. Threat, a regular. I know Sinner and Saint were looking to get themselves a shot at the tag titles. This was going to be, whoever wins this match is probably going to be getting a shot next after Fresh Air tonight. And I'm sure Sinners and Saint would have liked to have gotten that, but Matt Burns, he's going to put on a hell of a show for us, I'm sure. The bronze icons, I would love to see anybody put them down and shut them up.
See, Matt Burns could have took the easy route in his return to professional wrestling, Hutch Henries. He could have just mixed it up with whoever. Instead, he got in here with three of the top young talents in professional wrestling today.
You're darn right. You can go back, check it out. ROH, early days, Sinclair. He's been all over the place in Ontario, even TNA back in the day. But the flatliner Matt Burns here again. We're putting over Matt Burns. He hasn't even gotten in there. We're not talking about the rest of these guys. Not like I want to talk about the icons.
Well, unfortunately,
Travis in the wrong end of town, bud.
Unfortunately, you always want to talk about the icons, and I'm sure Matt Burns sees a lot of his younger self in someone like Bryce Hansen. There's a tag out to Johnny DeLuca. And you can really see the cohesion here from the bronze icons since aligning apparently with Clay Wilson here tonight.
Yeah, where did this come from? Although they've certainly found the right guy. Clay Wilson, a bit of a schmuck.
Well, you're part of the board of directors. I'm sure you had to oversee the approval of his managerial license here at Demand Lucha.
I have given most of this kind of stuff over to Freddie Mercurio, and I think it might have been a mistake. I mean, the guy's kicking me off commentary and stuff. Like, he's power mad. He's power mad.
Well, we saw what happened to Freddie's intern and apparently his personal trainer here tonight. But you can see the training and conditioning that Bryce Hansen has here, but Travis Williams too quick. Not even enough for a 1 count here at Parkdale Hall. Travis Williams not backing down from a fight, Hutch Henries. He's ready to go it alone without his tag team partner. Finally able to get over and tag the big man, Matt Burns.
Wow, and like I said, throwing his weight around, the crispness of these guys training under Rob Fuego, the same SCL gym that helped train Edge, Christian, Josh Alexander, Ethan Page. This guy is from that ilk, and he's here back in the ring, and man, tagging out to the younger guy.
Hasn't missed a step here.
No, the bald synergy is there. See, here we go. He's like, bald synergy. That's what it is right there.
Using his own tag team partner.
Well, you know, that used to be more effective when it was Asylum. Asylum's a big dude, but it still works. Johnny DeLuca very hesitant to get in. Battering ram style.
And do you blame him? Look at this.
Oh my God.
Matt Burns is having a good time out there.
Two count only here. And Travis not too impressed. He's like, hey, dude, come on, man. That's starting to hurt. Speaking of hurting, big right hand there. Hansen crumpling into the corner, but Scott grabbing him, pulling him out. Ah, go for it again.
Well, miscalculation there from the flatliner and the Saint.
Williams pulling him out.
Burns paying the price here. Here comes Hansen. Whoa.
Hung up in the ropes big time. And again, poor Bryce Hansen. Clay Wilson trying to help him out. Oh, no, 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 no. Are these guys going for a ride? They're going for a ride. Oh, hey, 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 oh, God. DeLuca couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
This is why they pay to seek the advice and consulting of Clay Wilson.
Well, Clay Wilson helped him get right up into position, but not enough to get him off the ropes. Really just enough to get him
I was going to say,
position.
What kind of position was that on the top rope there, Hutch Henries? Can we talk about it?
We got to stop talking about positions. These guys were hanging out in the back together in a private room, and I'm wondering what exactly made Clay Wilson take a liking to these two guys.
Flying knee there from Travis Williams right on his feet. You know, usually it's Bryce Hansen who likes this kind of smash mouth style, but might be regretting signing up for this match here with the Saint.
The more and more he hangs out with Johnny DeLuca, the more of a whiner he becomes. Oh.
That was a great game plan there from those guys, bronze icons. See, I know you don't like to admit it, but you have to.
But they're great, man. He might be becoming more of a whiner, but he's also becoming more savvy, just like Johnny DeLuca. Learning a lot here, Bryce Hansen, from the young veteran Johnny DeLuca, who's a son of a bitch, really. And it's rubbing off on Hansen big time.
I'm surprised DeLuca was able to put his ego aside and even be in a tag team. Look at that, great suplex takeover.
Yeah, he's also an opportunist. He sees the drive, passion, and ability in Hansen, manipulates him, and says, hey man, want to make some money? Let's go get the tag titles.
Well, someone else now can do all the fighting
take all the stuff here for you. That might be a smart game plan for DeLuca. It could be a shortcut to gold here at Demand Lucha at the expense of his partner, Bryce Hansen.
He's only getting in there now after Hansen taking a bit of a beating, thought he might have the advantage. And look at that. It's true. I mean, Travis, he's been thrown around, body slammed by his partner, his opponents, by everybody. And DeLuca, of course, taking a bow. Very pleased with himself.
High knee takeover there from Travis Williams, who's really been coast to coast here in Canada. Started out in British Columbia, has really been a mainstay there. And you know, it's funny that we have a lot of Ontario ties to the BC wrestling scene. But you can put all that knowledge in there. But there's something to be said about the cohesion here of the bronzed icons. This is the first time ever, obviously, the teaming of the Saint and the Flatliner. So there's going to be a lot to overcome here, especially when you add Clay Wilson into the mix.
And the ring intelligence as well, though. I mean, you saw Hansen giving him that deep Triple H style backbreaker. Obviously, been taking damage to the back, being body slammed around by his partner. Reach, kid, reach. There we go. That's how it's done. Big takeover. I thought it was going to be a DDT, but almost a suplex style throw. And DeLuca in there. Crashing the party big time.
Sling
Look at Clay Wilson. He's so pleased.
Referee Brad Myers lost control, though. It's 2-on-1 here from the bronzed icons. Travis Williams in a lot of trouble. The Saint down on the mat. Look at this, bronze icons in tandem, though, apparently, Hutch Henries. They want to send a message to Judas Icarus. They might put his tag team partner, Travis Williams, on the shelf with this maneuver right here.
Both to sit around, this Saint will be done. Oh no, double stomp, that would have destroyed him. Underneath, here we go. Taking them both out.
That was incredible. The Saint just grew a ring, springboard, double lariat, took their heads off, and you got the big man, Flatliner Matt Burns.
Well, yeah, he doesn't need no springboard, but he'll certainly lariat you right out of your boots. Big Manhattan drop. Huge jump, almost a Claymore style kick to the face there. I'm a Roddy Strong guy, so that was a sick kick.
Burns is fired up. Look at the condition of this guy. He's back with a vengeance.
Wham!
We talked about new talent initiative. Look at this. Matt Burns is ready to get back into it. Hasn't missed a beat.
Not enough, though.
He planted DeLuca deep there with that cradle shot. Not enough.
Well, you know, Charles Crowley made his debut, ended up losing here tonight. The surprise re-debut of Matt Burns hasn't worked for the company in just probably like 10 years or so, and he has put on a hell of a show. Watch him come out with the win. Become #1 contender to the tag titles out of nowhere. That'd be awesome. Backing up, getting the tag. That's a classic Flatliner move there, Holden. The suplex and letting your partner tag in. Alligator roll right into it. And brain buster. Impressive stuff here, but not enough. Hansen, son of a bitch, in there. Oh, and rake in the eyes of Matt Burns.
Bronzed icons back to work. 2-on-1 on Burns.
Here's that ridiculous move they've been doing lately.
That double submission, you like it.
Double submission, it's ridiculous. Oh, that's not ridiculous though. Rip cord, double. And now, after the double forearm, double super kick, Matt Burns.
Some people think those moves are kind of cute. Oh, wow. Nothing cute about that. Travis Williams going to town on these guys. Back fist.
Huge. Rolling elbow there.
How's Clay Wilson feeling about his investment now? Williams holds off, small package cradle.
Small hesitation there from Myers, checking the shoulders, might have cost him. Oh, and Burns around, showing the power and the timing. DeLuca all the way out.
Look at this, look at this.
Do-si-do, changing directions. He saw him moving. DeLuca thought he was smart moving out of the way. They had him clocked.
Wow!
Here comes Matt Burns into the plancha zone, baby. That's a big man to go flying through the ropes.
That was incredible. Not bad for the first night as a tag team, Hutch Henries.
You're darn right. All the way over, more tag team action. Like double team, like these guys working together very well. Do you see that do-si-do changing directions? Travis said to him in mid-stride, hey, grab me, turn me around. These guys are awesome. They really do have ball synergy. Oh, no, Hansen here. Saw him running around. Myers completely distracted there.
Flatliner in the sand, we're gonna put him away. But now Clay Wilson up on the apron and Matt Burns doesn't give a damn.
Oh, low bridge. Wow, Matt Burns, he went over hard. Did he tweak the knee? There's a lot of torque on that. That was not your average low bridge. He was not expecting that at all. Oh, no, double team, what's going on here? What the hell is this? These guys have the most ridiculous double team moves. Was that like a double burning hammer or
They
something?
do it together. Everything's better in tandems.
Oh, please.
There's a lot of ladies here to see the bronze icons, Hutch
I know,
Henries.
he was just wiping the oil off of DeLuca there with the towel. These guys are disgusting. I used to really like the Wild Stallion Kid, but I don't like Bryce Hansen very much. Here's that double stomp. No, it's a double splash. Double everything with these guys. Jeez, get a room. Give me a break. What a bunch of crap.
Here are your winners, represented by Top Enterprises Managing and Clay Wilson, the team of Bryce Hansen and Johnny DeLuca, the bronze icon. Commissioner Freddie, he has a lovely mustache, doesn't he, ladies and gentlemen? And we're about to see the Bombshell Demand Lucha Women's Championship sneak peek from the Commissioner. Look at that gorgeous belt. Freddie, walk around the ring, let people see it. Freddie Mercurio might be walking around during this match and get a picture with the Bombshell belts. And soon we're going to have a brand new Bombshell champion, but it all starts right now. Tell him, Chris. The following lucha is a first round opening matchup in the Demand Lucha Bombshell Tournament. Introducing competitor number 1, representing the Middle East, there is SELEZIYA SPARX.
SELEZIYA SPARX, has been putting one hell of a mark here on Demand Lucha and putting a lot of marks on Joey Janela lately too, and leaving some of his claret in the ring. But here she is, the queen herself, razor focused on that Bombshell title, and you know she certainly wants to put that around her waist. She has been dominating since returning to professional wrestling, just like Matt Burns in our previous match. SELEZIYA SPARX, quite a few years off, but coming back in the best shape of her life and kicking some serious ass all over Ontario. And here tonight, the first step to becoming the first women's champion, Bombshell champion here at Demand Lucha. Baphomet's beauty, the Devil's Mistress herself, looking to get that adulation. She is all about herself, and we would have it no other way. Oh wow, look at that. She knows what she's got, and we're all allowed to appreciate it. Just like Jade Cargill, it's not about sex, it's about just how goddamn impressive and disciplined ladies like this are. They're just plain cool to look at, and they're scary as hell.
And her opponent, tuning in from Sydney, Australia, she is the Siren, Kingsley!
It's Kingsley! Oh, I forgot it's Kingsley! Chris, you know how much I love Kingsley.
How many times did you listen to this song?
Today, I not at all today. I've been busy, but it is certainly in my playlist, let me tell you. Shake it, girl.
It's mainly how you start every morning.
Shh, quiet. What I want to say, my name. Yeah, hey, Kingsley. Hey, yeah. Abuse Kingsley while also simultaneously I am very jealous.
Turn that mic off. Get that out of there.
Do not talk bad about Kingsley. She is my bumblebee. She's amazing and she's wearing the colors today too.
I am not impressed with that single at all.
Well, SELEZIYA SPARX not too impressed with the fact that Kingsley, the only other time she's performed here was in the Summer Rumble last year, and Kingsley eliminated SELEZIYA SPARX from the Rumble. SPARX has been really pissed about that.
Let me guess. She's in between her world tour. She decided to squeeze Demand Lucha into her schedule, the Bombshell tournament.
Dude, she has no idea where SELEZIYA is. Oh, the fact that Kingsley's kind of dopey is one of the reasons I like her, but man, there are times it does not work out. But it also allows her like, the pain signals travel slower, so she's a tough girl because of that, you know? When you're not that bright, sometimes the nerves, they don't work the way they're supposed to, but Kingsley, oh God. SELEZIYA's gonna be getting on my nerves if she keeps beating up my gal.
Well, SELEZIYA just got on the nerves of everyone here at Demand Lucha. After a hiatus away from the ring, just came back here like a stork. What a feud she had with Joey Janela, and now with her attention set towards the Bombshell title, wants to be the first ever champion in that. She was gonna go for the big championship, the Premier Championship, and guess what? That's not off the table either.
No, not at all.
Tonight, the Premier Championship, we're not going to see it on the line. It's the return of the Royal Canadian Tag Championships. All the titles mean so much here at Demand Lucha. The stakes have never been higher in 2026 at Demand Lucha. That's why we're seeing SELEZIYA SPARX step into that Bombshell division.
Sorry, step into something? I was a little distracted there. Well, yeah, SELEZIYA, I mean, Joey Janela, he's had a few title shots and come pretty close to winning that belt. If he had won it at any point, SELEZIYA would probably be our champ right now because she's been kicking the crap out of him for all of 2026.
And not all of the entries in the Bombshell tournament have been revealed, Hutch Henries. I know you guys have been working hard on piecing this tournament together, trying to find the top ladies competitors to become the first ever Bombshell champion of Demand Lucha. The prestige that brings to be the first ever here at Demand Lucha.
Well, we're certainly going to have some debuts, some fresh faces, but also some people that fans might know, whether or not they're new here at Demand Lucha. We're going to be bringing in some names, but SELEZIYA SPARX can barely remember her name right now, getting smashed right into that turnbuckle face first, and now screwing with the hair. I wouldn't screw with the hair.
And this is just the start of that tournament that's going to continue to roll on throughout the course of the year, and it's going to culminate at the end of the year. We're going to see the first ever defense, so it'll be interesting to see where this tournament's going to take us. The implications mean a lot in this matchup, and apparently you put your money down on KINGSLEY.
I have. Did you see? She was just shaking her butt there, like pulling one of Gringo Loco's signature moves. Devastating maneuver, by the way.
How come when KINGSLEY sings,
there we
she
go.
still has an accent? Usually that doesn't happen.
Her inner Kevin Nash, channeling it, throwing her out of the corner with her foot. That was pretty cool. See, KINGSLEY never stops talking while she's doing stuff, which is why she's like my spirit animal.
That's
She
the
won't
appeal.
shut up.
Yeah, you love it.
Exactly. Oh! Look at her sliding around like Darby Allin all over the place. I love it. Oh, another big shot to the chest. Oh, dude, right to the throat. Lay off the throat. SELEZIYA's got to smoke some weed after the show. You can't screw with her like esophagus, man. Oh, straight shot, absolutely brutal. SPARX holding on though. And it might be to her detriment getting pulled back in the ring if she'd gone out. But 2 count only. Wow, grabbing the back, twisting in knots.
I don't want to take anything away from KINGSLEY here. Definitely a well-skilled competitor, even in just a short time that she's been inside that squared circle.
I'm trying not to be biased here. If I had my druthers, I would just be talking about KINGSLEY the whole time.
But
hopefully she does win.
I would consider an upset if she wins here over SELEZIYA SPARX. And I think most of the people here in Parkdale Hall would also consider an upset. So this is an uphill battle for KINGSLEY, in my opinion, Hutch Henries.
I got to admit, perhaps you're correct, especially like experience-wise. But KINGSLEY has her number. She already eliminated her from the Summer Rumble. Whoa, but getting caught here.
Too much dancing, too much prancing.
Wow, wow. Oh, both ladies taking each other's heads off. Look at this here, Chris. Brutal.
Great action, great sign of respect here from the fans, from these great ladies competitors, the ladies of Lucha.
Oh man, look at my little bumblebee. Writhing around in pain. Damn you, SELEZIYA.
Does she know that you call her that?
She must, right? She watches the stuff, doesn't she? Don't break my bubble, Chris.
How many messages do you send KINGSLEY?
How many have I sent her, or how many has she responded to? Yeah. Oh, taking her head off. God dang it. 2 count only, thank God.
Wow, this has been a tough ladies showdown. This is really going to set the pace here for the rest of this tournament. This has been a crazy night, Hutch Henries.
It has so far. Here we go. What's going on here? SELEZIYA, she was going to dead-eye her, just drop her straight down. But here we go. 619. She got all of it this time. That's right, my little bumblebee. Shake it, baby. Come on, took too long. You took too long, honey. Everybody wants to see you shake it, but you need to make the money. Then you can shake it. Get the win. Get the belts. We were talking about this, or at least I was DMing her about it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she reads them.
Well, it's a long road towards that belt. You can't... This is just the first step here tonight.
Here we go. Nobody home. KINGSLEY, though, smart enough to stop. She's so smart. She's not just pretty, she's smart too, Chris. Oh, see what I mean? Out of the way. She's savvy, she's quick, she's smart. Bzz, bzz, bumblebee. Go, girl, go. Oh, no. Damn, I was putting over her power and strength. How good she looks. The time in the gym and paying off right here. Snatching Kingsley right out of midair. Trying to power her up and down. Oh, God, no. Damn it.
Here is your winner and advancing in the Bombshell tournament, SELEZIYA. The following lucha is your main event of the evening. It is for the Royal Canadian Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers at a total combined weight of 437 pounds and hailing from the crest of this floor. They are the team of the Junior Benito. They are
Where's Freddie?
Are you not bringing the tag belts out?
Yeah, well, no. Freddie Mercurio.
And their opponents, they are the current, reigning, and defending Demand Lucha Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions at a total combined weight of 450 pounds. They are the team of the Base God, Gringo Loco, and the King of Strange, Ares. They are Los Desperados.
The Royal Canadian Tag Team Championships on the line. It's been like half a year. Ares nursing injuries, traveling internationally, but he is now back That injury cost him the Premier Championship, which is now around the waist or on the shoulder of his tag team partner, that beautiful brand new Premier Championship belt. I'm sure Arez is jealous that he never had that version around his waist. But coming to the ring around his waist, that tag team titles defended here tonight. Fresh Air, it's not their first shot, but it might be their last. They're gonna have to put it all on the line here today, give it their full effort, and hopefully they're proud of themselves at the end of the night, and maybe even the brand new Royal Canadian Tag Team Championships. But it's a hell of a team they're gonna have to beat, Chris.
Well, you know what? I know there's a lot of naysayers out there because Fresh Air have certainly had their share of title opportunities here at Demand Lucha, and they've come up on the short end every time. But it's because of the singles performances that Benito had against Gringo Loco. That Gringo Loco, when he knew that Arez was ready and healthy, they were going to offer up the defense of those Royal Canadian Tag Team Championships. You know, a lot of people say there could be a rift in Los Desperados because these two guys have seen a lot of separate time away from each other, even though they're in a faction together. Now, as their schedule progresses, they don't spend a lot of time together in the same area, Hutch Henries, and so you might not have the same cohesion. In fact, they already faced off for one of the premier Lucha titles in North America just recently. You know that Gringo Loco has had a grueling schedule over WrestleMania week. You know that Arez has a grueling wrestling schedule himself. This could be the night for Fresh Air here tonight.
Impressive, these guys. Oh, wait. I got a surprise.
Yo, wait a moment, Brad. Brad, no. We already saw the brand new Bombshell title here tonight. Gringo Loco displaying the brand new Premier Championship. I think it's only right if we have some brand new Tag Team Championship belts. We have Mercurio here in the back, pal. Oh, baby.
This is a historic night here at Demand Lucha. We saw a sneak peek of the Bombshell Championship, which will be decided later on this year. So far, SELEZIYA SPARX going on. We've already seen a new Premier Championship and now brand new Tag Team Championships. We have so much new talent. We have so much new gold here at Demand Lucha in 2026.
Raise them high! Those belts are heavy, Chris. Man, that's a workout just walking around with those things. Premier Championship also being put there in the corner.
The gold is stacked up when you're talking about Gringo Loco, one of the premier independent wrestling stars for the past 20 plus years, Hutch Henries, and we're lucky enough to have him be one of our mainstays here at Demand Lucha.
He certainly deserves it. Cop them cheeks chant here for Fresh Air. Like I was saying before, they've had many shots. This could be their last. Hot Stepper looking in the best shape of his life, but I know nursing that shoulder injury just recently, and hopefully that is not the defining factor here. Sometimes that extra bit of stamina is what you need, and an injury when you're nursing one, it can take away that last little line of that last bar of power you got, and it's not there when you need it.
And Hot Stepper realizes, Hutch Henries, that you know, every time he's spent away from the ring, the time marches on, the talent marches on, the matches go on, and he misses a lot of those big opportunities. And he might have been a little overzealous trying to come back to the ring, trying to get back to it a little too early. You could further damage yourself and keep yourself even more sidelined than you want to be.
I had a hell of a match against Joey Janela in St. Catharines for us last year, but looking better than ever, and the fans, love the Hot Stepper. Gringo's like, don't you know I'm the guy who dances? It's like one of my signature maneuvers. See, there you go. Devastating. Oh, reversal, reversal. Hitting him with his own finisher.
I don't know if that's a dance that's kind of ravishing, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, please,
maybe
Chris.
it's a little bit. He learned those dance moves from Super Porky. God rest his
Okay,
soul.
Super Porky, I'm down with that. How pedestrian of you to make a ravishing Rick Rude reference when people are swiveling their hips. I expect more. Super Porky, I'm down with that. Look at that. I'm also down with this action. El Desperados, like you said, they haven't been working together lately. RES signed to AEW, working in ROH. But Fresh Air, they have been together all the time, all over the place. Former IWTV Tag Team Champions and looking to get the gold here at Demand Lucha. Well, wrong end of town there for the hot stepper.
Well, we haven't really seen RES in action here at Demand Lucha since the middle of last year.
Well, like I said, nursing an injury, a knee injury, then he had a groin pull, then he got signed to AEW, been getting his ducks in a row down there for ROH, but finally back here to defend that title.
Gringo Loco's also appeared in ROH. Gringo Loco's in AEW. Gringo Loco's in Warrior One Wrestling. Gringo Loco's in Japan. Gringo Loco's all over the place. Right here at Demand Lucha, he's one of the flag bearers of Lucha Libre. That's why he gets his own Lucha show on WrestleMania week.
Was in France recently and hanging out with Shotzi Blackheart. That's why he's got green hair. She dyed his hair for him. Wow. I think Junior Benito's over.
These guys have held the tag titles for over 2 years now, Hutch Henries. And the tag titles have definitely been one of the most historic championships here at Demand Lucha. So many great teams. And all the title reigns have been lengthy.
Oh, yeah. We've had a lot of guys, a lot of good guys hold this title. Obviously, Stu Grayson and Evil Uno. The Medicos have been champs.
It's definitely been one of the toughest divisions of Demand Lucha. It's funny because even before it was called Demand Lucha, it was already built on tag team wrestling. And you know a big part of the fundamentals of Lucha Libre is that tag team style.
Sure, the Royal Canadian Tag titles, longest standing titles in the company. They go back to SCL, Squirrel Circle Live. They go back to Blood, Sweat, and Ears before that. These titles have been around a long, long time. Lots of big names have held them. Motor City Machine Guns. Hell, the Young Bucks, former Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions. But right now, Los Desperados gonna desperately try to hold on to those titles here against a hell of a team here. Junior Benito, oh, and the hot stepper, McCray Martin.
King Strange, RES, hasn't missed a beat. So smooth out there. But the big boy, Junior Benito, apparently 2 steps ahead. It's funny, because in the absence of RES, we crowned the interim Demand Lucha Premier Champion, Gringo Loco. Do we still recognize RES as the Premier Champion? Is Gringo Loco the Premier Champion?
Well, he was the interim champion for about 2 months, and then we had that final match. We made it official just in time for our RES to call us and say, hey, I'm cleared, let's do this. But unfortunately, his tag team partner is now the Premier Champ. But you know what? Keeping it all in the family. You know what I'm talking about, bud? It's just fine. Oh, look at that. Wow. Looked like a miscommunication there. RES was setting him up for something, and Gringo kind of screwed with him. Benito still ate the lariat, but that might be the first sign of miscommunication, ring rust, the lack of working together for what, almost 6 months now.
You can see the look that RES gave Gringo Loco there, too. Gringo Loco not impressed with RES showboating out there. The Los Desperados, they know that Fresh Air is a great tag team. And every time they challenge for the titles, it keeps getting closer and closer for Fresh Air.
Jesus, Benito getting run ragged. I might have been wrong about the teamwork and the ring rust. Look at El Desperados, absolutely on point. Big cutter, oh, bulldog.
And it's these kind of matches that Benito's been having that have landed him spots in Japan, Hutch Henries, that have landed him spots in Mexico, and as a solo act in the meantime while Hot Stepper was away from the ring.
Yeah, Benito done really well. Took on Gringo Loco in a singles match, hell of a match, might even be match of the year, certainly top 5 from last year. And look at getting tied in knots here, the strange style of the King of Strange. Oh my Lord.
Tough position for Benito to be in. I'd say he could tap out. He can't even tap anywhere.
Yeah, he's got no hands to tap out with. It'll have to be a vocal submission. It's not a tap out, it's a submission. But the Zack Sabre Jr. of Mexico here, HENRIES, former member of Los Vipers in AAA, IWRG trainer, mainstay, worked as one of the head trainers alongside Skida at Penta's gym. HENRIES is a big-time player, mover, and shaker in the world of Lucha Libre, and now signed to AEW. The man's making money, making moves, and of course, making lumps or bruises on all of his opponents, and Benito is feeling that here today.
I noticed in your usual bias, you don't want to put over Gringo Loco. And all the success he has, what about all his travels, all his journeys?
Dude, we buried the hatchet for a while, and then he pulled it out and tried to stick it back in my head. This guy's a bit of a prick sometimes. He's moody, and I'm moody, and sometimes our moods clash. HENRIES hasn't been around for a while, so I ain't got no beef.
Man, those tag team title defenses that we did see from Los Desperados were legendary. When they took on Ray Horace and Spiderfly, everyone was flying everywhere, bodies were everywhere, and then you already talked a little bit about it. The Motor City Machine Guns, one of the top tag teams in all of wrestling history.
Gringo wasn't even tagged in. What's going on here? Once again to the knees. Not enough. McCray Martin not too happy. He's being kept out. Big stomp to the back of the head. HENRIES saying, stay in your place, boy. Know your place, boy. Wow, look at this. Just choking him out, Chris.
Nothing fancy about it, but certainly effective there from the champions.
Well, you know you're supposed to tuck your head in wrestling, but that's not what we mean. Just absolutely contorting the neck and squishing him with the foot, and now a big chop to the face, rake in the eyes, pull it up on the nose. Gringo Loco, he's a son of a bitch, let me tell ya. Let me fucking hear you. Give me a break. Forearm to the face. So proud of the fact that he's mauling this young man.
Gringo Loco gives respect when it's due, Hutch Henries, you know that.
Yeah, well, somebody's due to give him an ass kicking. Although has certainly become a mainstay and well respected here by the Demand Lucha fans. At the end of the night, always puts over the company before slightly insulting the fans. He's kind of smarmy. It's like a backhanded compliment. Oh, speaking of backhand, leaning back into it, and McCray Martin on fire with the tag. Big running knee strike in the corner.
Big man going to work.
Sack of shit, fall away slam, awesome.
Gringo Loco propelled him to the outside, hot stepper. Holding on and going all the way up top here. Gringo able to duck out of it. Big time spine buster from the hot stepper. Whoa.
Unbelievable.
Another near fall there from fresh air.
Oh man, Gringo Loco is not where he wants to be. Look, McCray Martin doesn't do the clap them cheeks. Yeah, he's got to get his partner up. He's like, hey, they're calling for the clap them cheeks. And Gringo's like, oh, look how happy he is. He's like, whoa, it's Christmas in July. Or May, is May? What month is it? I don't know where the hell I am, dude. All I know is, this is awesome.
Usually Gringo Loco has to pay extra for that kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Sciatic nerve on fire. And Gringo Loco hating life right now. Another one? Oh, a second time?
Well, I mean, there's 4 sides to the ring, so
dude,
we can just keep going.
We're gonna start making addicts here. People are gonna start showing up, like twitching and shit, being like, are you guys gonna clap them cheeks tonight? You guys gonna clap that? Yeah, we're gonna clap them cheeks. Okay, relax, buddy. Like junkie styles.
Only if these guys can win the tag championships, and that's easier said than done. Wow. Look at that.
Dude, I think that was head to head. McCray Martin's chin hit Benito right in the face, like in the eye or something. Yeah, look, he's smart and holding the eye on the outside, but also on the outside, HENRIES right now. There we go, plancha zone, everybody knows. Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, he suicide dived his own tag team partner.
Arez picked him up, pulled him in the way. Ate a reverse kick, still standing though. McRae's a tough guy. Arez. Second rope moonsault, acai style, very impressive. That's why he's a former Premier Champ and the current Royal Canadian Tag Team Champion. She's eating a bunch of elbows there. Look, peppering him with elbows.
Yeah, nasty. From the King of Strange. Look at this. Whoa, Jesus. Tope con hilo, Gringo Loco on his feet. And so are the fans here at Parkdale Hall. Absolutely incredible.
Well, I talked about tucking your chin. That's exactly what Arez did. And Gringo just slid right down his back. Feet face first, right to McRae Martin, who's still splayed out on the ground. What's going on here? Oh no, it's got to be doors. It's got to be like doors and chairs and whatever nonsense. Gringo Loco, has he even had a match that didn't involve a door in like the last year or two? Oh, it's a chair. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. But you know, chairs sure as hell make great legs for doors if you want a table. Hey! Wow, the deafening pop for the door.
And what bathroom did they get this door from?
Yeah, look at this thing. Luchador. It's got something, it said boho. Came from some boho bathroom somewhere. Look at that, it's got like a grate on it. It's like the dingiest looking door I've ever seen.
It's probably better that we don't know where that door came from.
Yeah, seriously, but like, it looks like it came from Mexico. Oh man, this can't be good. What?
They're gonna finish him off. They're gonna finish him off. Hot Stepper was trying to hold on for dear life.
That would have been dirty, bro.
Fans slipping everywhere. Is it really dangerous?
Wait.
Look out, oh my God!
Oh man.
Benito throwing caution in the wind here, risking it all to try to capture those Royal Canadian Tag Championships.
Take another look at that. Holy shit is right. Back to live action, and McRae Martin's got Arez right where he wants him. Oh no, showing why. He is considered one of the most ring-savvy athletes in Lucha Libre today, Arez. But Benito recovering quick. He hit hard on the concrete. Both of these guys out of the way. Oh! Stunner. Wow. 540 spin kick, Trouble in Paradise style.
We're going to see new champions.
Arez.
New champions right here.
Oh, no. I do believe that's the move that got them the #1 contendership. The winners of this match will be dealing with the Bronze Icons in the future, but right now, Arez being given a little too much time, in my opinion, to recover.
Imagine if the Bronze Icons won those tag championships. We'll never hear the end of it from Clay Wilson.
I never should have brought it up. This is indeed awesome, but stop with the shocked looks. Stop with the hesitation. Get back on him, boys. It's your last chance to grab the gold.
Try to get Arez into position. Hot Stepper's got him up. Electric chair turns him around. Oh no! Into his own partner. That's twice tonight.
Lanza, makeshift spear here. Rada-ing him right into his opponent and turning around into a big overhead chop from Gringo Loco. Springboard, elbow.
Gringo Loco always in the right place at the right time, Hutch Henries. Look at this.
Well, his center of gravity is low, so he makes a good fulcrum. He can spin good. Oh, wow, I thought it might have been over there. Pop-up powerbomb. Arez thought so, too. He looked shocked on the outside.
I'm sure. Arez would love this. Arez would love this.
Walking around the back from Steve from TSN here taking pictures. Wow, McCray Martin, no energy left. Completely spent. I was telling you, man, when you're nursing an injury, you don't have the stamina you used to have. It could be spilling the end here for fresh air, but McCray Martin putting a stop to this one. Hey!
Knees were up. Knees were up.
All that for nothing, and McCray, that might have been his last shot. You can tell all these guys running out of energy. The movements have slowed down, and Gringo can smell victory here. McCray Martin, he's completely out of steam, Chris.
Tried to isolate the hot stepper, who's trying to hold on. This is not where Gringo Loco wants to be. Hot stepper has to take his pick here.
Hot stepper better be making some hot moves right now. Come on, pal. Digging in deep, peppering him with forearms. Discombobulating Gringo Loco, giving him a chance to get ready for whatever he has planned here. Dude, is he gonna suplex him to the outside? Give me a break, no way. That looked like what he was going for. Ares is down there. Is he gonna try and suplex him onto his tag partner?
Extremely dangerous for both these guys. Look at this.
Oh, Gringo gonna take advantage. Double jump, Spanish fly. We've seen it millions of times, but will it be enough? Oh no!
Wow, and not too often would you see the big man hot stepper get thrown around like that. Right off the top rope. He's usually the guy doing this, usually the guy who throws people off the top rope.
This is indeed awesome. Benito outside still nursing his midsection. Big, huge frog splash. It ain't nothing but knees, and his partner's about to get double teamed. Where are you, Benito? You're needed. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope, pal. Come on.
Look at this roll through from the King of Strange.
Wow, classic Desperados. The roll through into the Destroyer. And look at this. They're right on top of it here. Reminding me of Ophidian, former Premier Champion, and Los Desperados are feeling it. They're gonna go home with those brand new title belts, retaining their position as the Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions. Oh no, no!
In the nick of time, able to save Benito.
Did he even mean that? It feel like he just fell into him, like he didn't even know what was going on.
Exhausted. All four competitors leaving it out there.
Just rolling him out of the ring now.
Well, they already,
that McCray's spent.
I was going to say, they already tried to put away the hot stepper. They couldn't get the job done. Maybe they're going to turn their attention here to Junior Benito.
He's probably out of stamina too. He clapped them cheeks twice already. That takes it out of you. He's only usually does it once. It's all coming down to stamina here at our main event at LuchaPalooza. Out of the way, quick like a bunny. What's going on? McCray Martin. No, no, no.
450 from Junior Benito connects. Look out.
Oh no! Miscommunication there, Ares.
Double stomped his own partner in Los Desperados.
Well, it's not really his fault, just fresh air with enough wherewithal to see what was going on, moving out of the way. You can't blame Ares. He's focused on the win. It's hard to think moment to moment in the ring with this kind of action. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No. Yes!
Here are your winners,
Benito and McCray Martin bringing some fresh air and a fresh vibe to the tag team division here at the Man Lucha. Brand new Royal Canadian Tag Team Champions, and they're gonna go home with those brand new tag team title belts. Raise a glass if you got one. These kids bloody well deserve it. Fresh Air were already a tag team. Fresh Air was already a tag team when they came here to demand Lucha, but they got the tracksuits. They put it all together into its final form here at Demand Lucha, and finally it's paying off almost 2 years later with Tag Team Gold, perhaps the most prestigious tag team titles in Canada, and Fresh Air, they're going home with it tonight.
Listen, we may have lost the tag team championships tonight, but you will forever and always be my best friend in the world in this ring. And I, along with all these fans of Toronto, love you until the day that we die. We are so happy that you're back home in the Demand Lucha. One of the most innovative and creative superstars on the planet today, my best friend. Give it up for ours one more time. Let me get those championships back, brother. I love you. Thank you so much for so many years. Again, let's set it up like we always do. Lucha Libre.
Man, and Ares was the guy out of these two that I liked. But I don't know if I like this. I'm all about loyalty. I'm all about friendship.
I tried to tell you, Hutch Henries, there's a problem. You can see the ego, the stardom, the shining lights on RS. It got to be too much for him. He's too big. Too big for his own tag team partner. Too big for his own teammates and
man.
stablemates.
Oh man, come on. If you don't use it, we can use it next show. Don't do this, at least not to your
Oh,
friend.
he's gonna use it. I don't think these guys are friends anymore.
No, I guess not. What the hell, man?
I don't know if they were ever friends to begin with.
Oh, come on.
Right across the back, right across that elbow. You're gonna put Gringo
both
Loco
sides.
out here.
He's got a plastic chair there, but those black ones are 100% solid steel. Wow, Boho Styles. Gonna treat him like a bohemian, like a scumbag. No longer friends, spam. He's got the mic. F you, best friend. He's not happy that Gringo is the new premier champion. I guess he feels betrayed, maybe. I don't know. But
Well, what did he want? He wasn't here. We have to have a champion. We have to have title defenses here.
he was gone
at
for like
Demand
8
Lucha.
months. Exactly what do you want from us? I mean, we waited as long as we could. Double stomp. Oh, the second time this evening that Gringo Loco's feeling that. And this time it was on purpose. The malice should be ashamed of himself. That's not your title, you son of a bitch.
My best friend, I am the movie champion, and I want this opportunity.
He never officially lost it, but give me a break. This is a bunch of crap.
You're gonna get subtitles for that part, right?
He doesn't deserve it. Give me a break.
He was looking right at you, Hutch Henries. You're going to have to sign this matchup. Both these guys were already announced for the next show in May. Is that what we're going to see? The Premier Championship, REVERSO try to go for the title. He never actually lost, Hutch Henries.
Well, I'm going to have to talk to Freddie Mercurio. We'll see if we can make that happen.
Fuck you, gringo.
Oh man, you're swearing on the live broadcast. Get out of here. Fuck you, Ringo.
Well, whether you speak in Spanish or you speak in English, I think everybody can understand what the King of Strange just said here.